I'd like to jump into, guys, what are you seeing for this first half of 2023?
Right. Well, and I think the cool thing out of this talk data today, Ali, is you're going to get some perspective from both the sales side of things
Yeah.
and also from the product development operational side. So I'm going to go with what I saw from the sales side and the opportunities there and what kind of went on. And this year was one of the biggest opportunities sales teams had to sit down with our clients and really get to know their processes.
Yeah.
Save some costs, obviously, with the price increase in January. I know we keep talking about that. It's still a hot topic. I got an opportunity to go and help, look at the processes, procedures, help try to save some different costs in different areas, pricing structures, streamlining product usage. Just gave us a chance to circle back around with our customers who were insanely busy in 2020 and 2021, where we didn't have that opportunity. So I think it made us better partners in the end with that opportunity. Another hot item for sales this year was, more VOE opportunities out there, more vendors to bring to the forefront of our customers. And also give them an option to collect VOEs, which is one of the first times they've been able to do that as well. So that's, again, one of the opportunities. And then, big opportunity was a larger interest in softballs. That's still one of those keywords in the industry right now. And being able to offer, from my standpoint, it's definitely we're a solution-based company is our thing this year for us internally there. But that's also been pushing that out to the customer, whether that's been a pricing solution, whether that's been an integration solution, whether that's been an education solution. But I think we also did a lot of it internally this year as well in the first half. And so I would say my theme for Certified is definitely being solution-based.
So I'd say from an innovation point, there's going to be products that are broad strokes, right? So it's like, okay, the pre-qual platform, the VOEs and those type of platforms. So those are broad strokes. But then from a getting down more in detail in an innovation, there's each client's going to have, you can say they have a similar process, but then every single client has unique processes to them. So they're all, I don't want to say they're all kind of skinning the cat a little bit different way. But from an innovation point of view, is once you have that broad stroke done, then you actually can dive in and go, okay, client A over here, this is how they did process. So we can do an innovation that we have the building blocks already done. And we can say, okay, for you, we have this capability to do this customization so that it helps your process here. Client B's got a different process, and it may have a different place in that process that we go, oh, wait a minute, here's again, those building blocks that we've established over the last year in the first half of 2023 is we can go in and say, now we can tweak this and we can create a very dialed in specific solution for you in your process and not make you change the world, because no one wants to have someone come in and go, just scrap everything and start over. Like, no, let's just make an improvement here, make an improvement here, make an improvement here, and continue that. And that will help them, be ready for, going the rest of 2023, setting up for success in 2024 and beyond. Because again, you need to know what's possible.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you one prime example. One thing we really felt our partners paying this year was on VOEs and a manual process. So Certified, we actually created our own verification of employment division in there. And then what we could do is then offer up a manual VOE experience that would rival what our partner would be doing internally, give it that same care, that same love, that same turn times, that they would expect somebody to do in-house, much like we've earned their trust through the years with supplements and overall general customer service. And I think, if I had to point out one support thing that we've done, that's been huge and key for us. Because it's not, super crazy busy, it's still giving our partners the opportunity to go ahead and look internally at operational efficiencies, roundtables. I've heard that from a few of our partners out there this week. They're bringing in the executive teams from around the country, and they're really starting to look at the rest of this year and 2024, be effective there. So I think, whether that's through strategic acquisitions, through it's internal changes, they're really trying to grasp everything that they can do right now while they have the time, because we know that this will turn around and everybody wants to be ready when it does.
I agree when you talk a minute or two about when you talk about inventory and rates and all that is, we are seeing this kind of lump in the hose from, the traditional group of people that are getting out of houses and giving opportunity for people to move up into those houses and go from starter homes and on up. While the people in the non-starter homes they need to go eventually back to a starter home, and they're kind of stuck. So, when the rates come down a bit and they have more comfort level, then they're more willing to sell, which will increase the inventory. The builders are starting to feel more comfortable than they have in the last year. So new construction is up a bit. I wouldn't say when we still have a shortfall, but that's making improvements. So that'll help in the general sense, and work with consumers. And maybe you're not qualified, you're not eligible yet.
Yeah.
Working on that. I think looking at the underserved markets, there's been good movement in the industry from a point of view of, okay, let's actually move forward and use other data that hasn't been used in the past. People pay the rent and they never got credit for it. So using rental income, using cell bills, cable, all the stuff that people can show that they've got a very consistent, solid financial history, but that stuff just never showed up in the past. So you'll see more of that being used and integrated in, and that'll be, now and then next year and the year after. So I do think that, we're on the right path long term. Sometimes it feels painful. It's like not fast enough. You want everything here now, but I think we're moving in the right direction as an industry. And